Hey, this is Qwade. Um, I'm recording this holotape after my first day out of the vault, putting everything together on my Pip-Boy. It's not the best computer to be doing this with, but hopefully everything, makes sense chronologically. Um, it's it's been a day, both physically, but metaphorically. It's. I didn't know what to expect out here, but things are not quite what I expected anyway. Alright, so before I left the vaults, I picked up a holotape left behind by the overseer. I'll play it now because it'll give a bit of context.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. Find me there.
Yeah, well, moxie's not quite the word I'd use, overseer, but I'll take it. So it sounds like she was tasked to find old nuclear silos and I guess hold them for Vault Tech. I read the note that was left for her by Vault Tech, and I get the impression that they have some ulterior motives behind securing these silos. If I manage to talk to the Overseer herself in the future, I may actually be able to talk to her about that. We'll see. I spoke to a robot butler on my way out. He said that he hadn't seen the Overseer in some time. Not surprising considering how long I was in the vault. He also mentioned that there were some people that had come to the vault trying to get in. He had suspicions about them. I wasn't quite as worried about that, so I went down and have a chat with them. No point starting out suspicious of everyone, you know.
Whoa, whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you.
You came out of the vault, right?
I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open? Son of a bitch, we missed our chance. We really needed that.
We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road.
So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is.
Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
Well, yeah.
There was this big broadcast, but shouldn't you know what was in there?
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you? If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, they seemed nice enough, so I decided to take their advice and head down to the Wayward. On the way, I saw these green can-looking robots. Yeah, that turns out they're not friendly, so word to the wise, if you see green can robots with red stars on them, stay clear.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick, because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal affliction. Look around. You think I'm having my people piece this place together out of mobile homes 'cause I'm thrifty? Do I look like I know where this treasure is?
Shut up! You got 10 seconds to tell me where Crane is! 10, 9...
Don't do this, son.
8, 7...
Fine.
6...
Suit yourself.
5, 4...
You busy,
3... 2... What? Mort?
Thank you, Mort.
Of course, Duchess.
That was part of a recording I accidentally took while heading into the Wayward. It sounds like not the two ladies at the opening of the vault weren't the only ones looking for treasure or any information about treasure. It turns out there's a man, Crane, I think they said, who apparently found this treasure, and yeah, well, you heard part of it. There's a lot of people looking for him right now. The two that we could hear in the recording, other than the man holding the gun, were Duchess, the owner of the Wayward, and Mort, who is, I guess, sort of security. Not quite. Duchess is, she's kind enough. She actually did have information about the Overseer, which, helps me out quite a bit. She found that the Overseer had left a holotape behind, and she agreed to give me the holotape if I helped her out with some of their problems. I'm not too sure how I'm going to be of assistance. So far, all she seems to want me to do is build a big old sign, convince other treasure hunters to come and talk, so I can get more information on where this, where these thugs are coming from. Doesn't sound like the safest of plans to me. I may need to make, armor or something. Otherwise, the other person that we heard at the very end there was a man named Mort. He's, well, here's another piece of the recording I took. He'll explain himself better than I can.
Now, what can I do for you? Allergies. Learned the hard way I can't stand within 10 feet of a strawberry. Come on, man, that's a joke. Truth is, I was outside on Doomsday. Now, you see, I drove security, and I was coming back from a pickup in the truck when I feel this rumble, and then quiet. Then a whole lot less quiet. And the truck was hit with this wind, and it was like someone dropped a hurricane on it. I can hear it battering the truck. Bang, 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 like it's got a grudge against it. And then I unlock the door and into the back, and then bang, I wake up, man, and it's crazy. Somehow, in the back of the truck, alive and kicking. All it cost me was my skin and any opportunity for someone liking me for anything other than my lovely personality. And that was the day I became, well, they call us ghouls. Not the most flattering name, but still, beats being vaporized. I mean, it's got its advantages. Main one is that radiation rolls off me like water off a duck's ass. Can stride through a blast zone like it's a spring breeze. Also, means I can survive in situations that would turn a normal person into a TV dinner. The major downside? Well, shit, you're looking at it, right? Head to toe disfiguration. There's also, well, you might have seen them. Not all ghouls are the same. Not sure how it happens, why some ghouls lose their minds and others don't. But ever since I turned, there's always this nagging feeling just at the back of my mind that I will have to feast on humans! Raw! Seriously? Nothing? Shit, I thought it was funny. Overall, though, being a ghoul, mixed bag. Can't say I'd recommend it as a lifestyle choice. Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return. All right, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now, this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you bolters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think. You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive.
Yeah, so, Ghoul. That's something. Mort's quite a character. He gave me some holotapes that he recorded. It's supposed to help me out to learn how to use my camp. To be honest, though, I've had camp use kind of crammed into my head back in the vault, but he's just so interesting to listen to that, yeah, I highly suggest that you give it a listen. Anyway, I'll make sure to keep the copy around. So that's been my day so far, I guess. Came out of the vault, found out that there's a treasure out here, got shot at by robots. Got to the Wayward, witnessed a murder of sorts. I don't know, is it still considered a murder in self-defense? There's no law enforcement out here anyway, I guess. I spoke to Duchess. She gave me a holotape that I'll be sure to add at the end of this one, for, being able to go back on. And met Mort. Sounds like there are some ghouls out there that won't be as friendly as him, so I'll have to keep an eye out. I have a feeling that they won't be too difficult to spot based on his description, so I guess we'll see. I've spent the rest of my day today just kind of setting up a basic camp. I'm going to need a lot more supplies, including like food that isn't completely radioactive, fresh water. So I guess my next task will be to go scavenging, find everything I need to make this sign, and definitely make some armor, and I guess learn to use a gun. The world out here is different from the vault. There's no security team to make sure people follow the rules. There are definitely good people out there, I just gotta find them, Alright, that's enough for today.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but mutated animals, haywire bots, no people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.